What's up guys, today I'm in Candoria and I'm gonna show you how to reach this biome's bosses as fast as possible. I'm gonna start covering the smaller dungeons, then moving on to recipes, and finally I'm gonna cover the large dungeons. As always, I'm using bombs. For those of you who don't know, if you throw a bomb, it explodes. See? Now that you know how the bombs work, let's start. Alright, the first dungeon, the red chicken, I suppose. Just get inside, it requires absolutely no bombs. You'd really waste bombs if you were to throw them right there in the middle. Just jump there, as you could see. I reached the boss quite fast. Next up we have the inverted ice cream cone, and it's already been cleared, but I can still use it, I believe. Take this road, throw a bomb here, then throw another one, then throw a third bomb, and here it is, the boss room. What? I'm really confused. So someone cleared this dungeon, but oh, they're farming experience, I believe, right? The ice cream, just climb on top of it, throw a bomb right in the middle here, and there you go. Keep in mind, the boss might spawn at times right on top of the ice cream, so keep an eye for that. Next, we have the candy cane. Go down here, and I recommend throwing your bomb in this body right here, rather than throwing it on the floor. Because if you throw it on the floor, there are two layers you gotta go through, and if you throw it on the body, just get in simply like that. The birthday cake, and you enter it by aiming around here. You access the ice cream cup quite easily by jumping on top of it. This weird thingy, just go through the portal and do as I show you here. Go in this room, throw a bomb around here, throw another one. You should jump straight into this horn, and there you go, the boss is right here. Here's a dungeon that doesn't require any bombs. Go to its base and start digging. There you have it. This lollipop is also pretty easy to clear, as the boss sits right on top of it. Though it looks like it, entering this dungeon is not a piece of cake. Now, you can choose to navigate through its complex maze, or start shoving bombs on its left side right here. I used 5 bombs by now. But anyway, we're getting close to the portal, and there's the portal. And here's the boss. Of course, I don't really recommend using that many bombs on a single dungeon, but that's the most efficient way of reaching the boss. I recommend using Fortress rather, on this one. And the last small dungeon, this little candy house. Just take the entrance, you don't need to use any bombs, follow this path, jump here, and here's the boss. I really don't recommend using bombs on this one. But just in case if you decide on using bombs, let's see how many would it take to reach the... oh, a single bomb. So I guess you could try use a bomb, and if you get lucky you might go through that layer. Here's the first type of recipe dungeon, really easy to access. Just destroy this wall using your building mode. And the other type of recipe dungeon, also pretty easy to access. Just go to the topmost floor, go through the portal, and here's the boss. Now let's move to the big dungeons. I'm gonna show you all the boss spawn locations on this one. First, check the courtyard for bosses. Some bosses might spawn there or there. Then check the first floor. After you're done with that, jump, and I might need a little more jumps. Jump and throw your bombs in this brownish part of the tower, and here's a possible spawn location for a boss. After you're done with that, you can go directly to the main boss of this dungeon, bomb this pinkish part of the cylinder, I suppose, and here's the final boss. Since the ring patterns of this dungeon might vary, you can try and test your luck, see if you memorize the correct locations where you have to throw your bombs, or just go on the first floor and start throwing bombs like this. Start throwing them up. The factory. This is a cool dungeon. I don't know, for some reason I just like doing it. Check the roof first for any bosses. There's no boss here, so go check the stairs then. No boss here either. Then follow this path, and here's the first boss. Kill it. After you're done checking this area, jump into this sewer, then drop your bombs right here. This is the fastest way you can reach this last portion of the dungeon. Here's the last boss, and this is the room that leads to the final, the big boss. There it is. Now, this is another dungeon I recommend you either use the fortress or this tank turtle, because it takes lots of bombs to get to the final boss. The Fun Fair. This dungeon is pretty annoying. There's no actual shortcut to reach the main boss. Here's the boss right here, by the way. Because the floor is so thick, it's a waste of bombs. So you'll just have to follow the regular path. By the way, take the right sewer here. And the layout is also pretty weird. You couldn't just throw a bomb here and get to this tunnel, because this tunnel is more to the left and that upper tunnel was more to the right, so you'll really have to navigate through destroying stuff. That's really weird. Fortunately, you don't have to walk that much, because here's the last boss. The Fortress. Definitely one of my favorite dungeons, because it's so easy to clear. One boss can be found in this little candy house, the next one can be found right there in the courtyard, and the main boss can be found in this tower. There he is. No bombs required. And finally, King Lollipop. Climb its tail, throw the first bomb right here, then get inside, throw the second bomb on the ceiling here, kill the boss, continue going up and throwing bombs till you reach the second boss, which is right here, the cursed skulls, then get to the final boss. There he is. Alright guys, I hope you learned something from this video. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you on the next one.